The American at age 39 is now there in third, 325 back. But when they had their media conference on Friday, Slasie said, they don't know the shape I'm in now, and I don't know their shape. All we know is we're going to run together on Sunday, and the one who is in special shape is going to do something special on Sunday. And it appears that in the men's field, Ghirmai Slasie is special.
Isn't he just? Yeah, and it's the first time he's run 3 marathons in a year, so there was that sort of nervous element to his coming to this after London and then Rio as well, and then this. I mean, this third marathon in what
28 weeks,
7 months.
Yeah, you went London 17 weeks, then to Rio, and 11 weeks here to New York City. So 28 weeks, 7 months, and he's come through 3, and now at this point you can see still very comfortable, but not giving the effort that he had earlier when he was out to sort of take control of this race.
But ironically, you know, we know he's a great championship racer, and he goes well without pacemakers, and that's been the circumstance today. But the strength of his run tells me that actually he could have gone a lot quicker, John, had there been pacemakers, had this been a sort of time trial race where it's set up for the first 3/4 of the distance. I think Slasie there on the left could have run many minutes faster.
And there's Lucas Rotich on the right, now a minute back.
Yeah, Rotich looking strong. He's got that 10,000 meter speed, but again, just to emphasize that if you run a marathon hard, and maybe Slasie did his homework, I don't know, but maybe he said, well, I don't have track form. He tried track running as a youngster, but he said the spikes kept getting him injured. But he didn't have the track speed, but maybe he knew that Rotich was a devastatingly quick 10K runner,
sure.
And that's why he cleared out early.
He needed to do that, and you know what? The other interesting thing is that Slasie took a full week off from the Olympics. You know, he had a 10-week build-up. He did come home and rest, and not a lot of people like to do that when they have the TCS New York City Marathon on their schedule. So that might have helped him, but yes, for sure. Having a guy that can run that fast over 10K, you better be in front of him.
Yeah, and ironically, he started his first marathon in Chicago as a pace setter. He was supposed to go out for 35, felt so good he ended up finishing 6th.
Yeah, stayed in the race.
Just keep going.
Rotich, despite the caliber of this run, has never made a Kenyan team for the World Championships or the Olympics. Maybe now they'll sit up and pay attention, but with the Kenyan selectors, you never quite know, do you? I mean, New York's too many months ahead of London, I think, for them to pay too much attention to this. At least that's the impression you get sometimes. You know, you finish second in New York, you definitely need to have your hat in the ring.
We want to mention that Abdi looks like he's in 3rd place right now, so moving into podium position.
Yep,
Shadrach Biwott, also from the U.S. in 4th. Oh, excuse me, he just slipped to 5th.
Just got passed by Yamamoto, who has come through, and for his first run in the States, his first run outside of Japan, quite a showing there, as he is 3:52 back of the time being set by Slasie. Hirayuko Yamamoto. Tyler Pinnell, Patrick Smythe, Payne, and then Craig Leon, who we haven't spoken of all day, has nudged his way into the top 10, although well back. And there's Slasie.
Well, he's a tough fellow. We've said this already, John, of course. When he won the World Championships last year in Beijing, at the age of 19, it was swelteringly hot and humid. Horrible conditions. It saw Kipsang, for example, drop out. It saw world record holder Kimeto drop out for the Kenyan team. He ran on to run 2:12. At the age of 19, apparently, he's still only 20, but he's going to be crowned New York City Marathon champion as Slasie. Rotich here, well, credit to him for battling on. He spent a lot of these last few miles alone, knowing that the leader had gone away from him. I haven't seen him glance over his shoulder once. He stuck to the task doggedly, and is going to be rewarded with a really strong 2nd place.
And though he's no relation to Haile, that's a name that you run with, and people go, you better be good, right? if you decide you're going to start running 100 and your name's Bolt, people might, I don't care if you're related, they're going to go, I bet that guy's quick. So
I think there's some ESP in this booth, because I was thinking the exact same thing.
Living up to the name.
Yeah, if you have that name on your chest, you better run.
But Slasie of Eritrea, of course, Haile Slasie, who yesterday was voted president of the Ethiopian Federation. And a lot of people are tweeting and saying on social media, maybe now the selections from Ethiopia won't shock us all, and they'll actually start making some sensible decisions.
Except for not, because he's Eritrea.
It won't affect him, but you know, Ethiopia might not leave their best guys at home anymore.
Rotic around Columbus Circle, and now Ghirmai through the flags of the more than 130 nations that are represented in this marathon. Truly is it is the most international field of all the major marathons when they come through. Little headwind, you see the leaves blowing back the other way. That last climb, so there's still a little hurt left.
But he's finishing like Molly Huddle here. I mean, he's really shifting. Look at that, gesturing to the crowd, leaning to that climb. Really good stride length.
I mean, most of the African runners are quiet and reserved, and this kid's got charisma.
He does.
Yeah. He really does. He is oozing with it.
And you know, to be honest, he is friends with all countries. He's getting people to smile.
Bill Rogers holding that tape. 26 miles and 5 boroughs. Ghirmai is the winner. Men's division 2015 TCS New York City Marathon. He is the champion. And race director Peter Cha-Cha there to greet him first. His representation. Now you get the colors. And he can relax and enjoy. And he can wait to congratulate Lucas Rotic on his runner-up finish.
He was getting a big hug there from his Dutch manager, Jos Hermans, who managed Haile Gebrselassie, of course, as Rotic comes through.
Number 2 on the bib, number 1 on the race. Ghirmai Gebrselassie. That could be a little disheartening. Oh, look at this.
You don't see that very often. Different countries, high-fiving.
That's beautiful.
Pretty amazing.
Fantastic sportsmanship. Rotic obviously pleased with his finish.
Class X.
This Rotic second across the line. Very close to his PR of 2:07:17 set in Hamburg. His New York debut. 2 first-timers. Ghirmai Gebrselassie, first time running in New York City. Rotic, first time running the marathon course as well here.
An unexpected race, really, John, in the way it's unfolded today. 64.25 at halfway, remember. It was a quick first half. And Rotic took advice, apparently, from Jeffrey Mutai, the course record holder, who said to him, be ready for an aggressive first half. Expect it to go sub-65. And he was exactly right. So with Patrick Sand coaching him, Jeffrey Mutai giving him advice, no wonder Rotic has had a good run.
Towel off. Get yourself hydrated up again. Now, they must get better treatment as the elite, because as you come through, generally you keep going down and they'll give you an apple and some pretzels, which I'm sure he'll get eventually. But as he goes through and there's a hug, and really a nice display, both as they came through, as Gebrselassie was running back down with his bit of a victory lap, and getting a high five from Rotic as they went by, and now they will celebrate 1 and 2 and wait to see who will join them on the podium through 25 miles. Abdi Rahman, Yamamoto.
You know, Abdi having a hard time getting to that start line of the Olympic trials this year. He didn't make it. He was going for his 5th Olympic team, and here he is. He needs to pull it together here so he can finish with 200 meters to go, and man, is he having a good day.
Is this the biggest shock of the day? Or
no,
what?
I called this, you guys. I called this. I said early on, let's rewind. I said, watch Abdi. He would not surprise me if he does well.
You've got to be a witch if you made that prediction.
Well, I think this man is one of the most talented runners we've ever seen in the U.S.
Well, to be able to run into your late 30s, 5th New York City Marathon, 3 times in the top 10, and really, you know what? And you never find a guy, right, that's just more relaxed and more chill. Of all the high intensity, all the things that go into this, here's a guy that's really, you know, he'll relax and hang out with you. And trains at altitude up in Flagstaff.
He and Meb really transformed the track world and then went to the roads, and those two in itself have just been such a joy to watch.
So Abdi Rahman comes through. It's me. Here I am.
He's
How
pumped.
you like me now?
Yep. That's
From
right.
At 39 years old, he runs 3rd in the New York City Marathon.
You know, it either goes awesome for Abdi or it doesn't go his way. And man, is he excited.
Honest to goodness, I thought he came here to hang out and run with his girlfriend.
No.
Right?
I mean, you would want to. Diana Curry is
right.
his girlfriend, and she placed 5th, but...
This is only his 2nd marathon since 2012.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy is pretty much semi-retired from marathon running, I thought.
Well, a wonderful day for him, a wonderful day for New York City. Mary Keitany, the champ, 3 years running, an overpowering performance. And then the youngster, 20-year-old Ghirmai Selassie. Twice this season, 4th, London to Rio. He now has a championship because he's won the TCS New York City Marathon that you're watching.